I understand that as a public figure, my job means that I will be criticized. Giggity giggity. And I am fine with that. Bull crap, okay? I don't care if you talk about me. I'm outie. 500. I don't care if everyone talks about me. Hold up. That's fine. Go ahead and talk about me. That's a negative. I talk about people all the time. It feels very selfish. You don't have to like me. No. You don't have to like what I do. I was digging through archives, you guys. You can monetize the hell out of me. I don't care. I see what you're doing there. Talk about me. A lot of the things that I do report on this channel actually are the facts. Oh my God.
Well, hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so let me just tell you, while I was gone, good old YouTube decided they were going to unsubscribe a bunch of my subscribers, and hey, that ain't no fair now, is it? So if you don't mind, go up there and just double check. Make sure that you're still subscribed to me. Make sure you still got that notification bell that is set to all, so you get to hear my pretty voice as much as possible. You know, that's just the way it is, right? And you get to hear my opinions. So, just do that, and then you'll get to once again be part of my channel. So let's do this. People like to ask me about the horses, and if you look at here, they're making sure Tequila's just gonna stand there and he's gonna wait, and just make sure he sets off my camera and my alarm, and make sure that I understand that he wants to be fed, pet, snacks, whatever it is that he wants it. And yeah, it's still the same. It ain't changed. Everybody asked me about Jordan and the horses. Well, here we are with this little photo here. They just surround him as much as they do me. And would you look at that, at 2:25 in the morning, he is setting off my camera to make sure that I understand, hey, I'm still here. Well, I'm still awake, luckily, so, yeah, he got attention. Okay, so you actually got your horse update first, so let's now get into what I was going to talk about, and about this little post here, okay? So, Miss Katie Joy got on her Instagram, and she decided that she was going to post a couple of things about Miss Gypsy, okay? And, I'll let you see the very beginning of it here, and all of her little screenshots she put up. And I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to read what she captioned this, okay? Because I know some people like to do their own thing and then just listen to me, and, they can't watch the screen. So, let me get into the boring part. You can skip ahead if you want to, okay? Or you might find this interesting. Who knows? All right, fair warning. Here I go jibber-jabbering. Alrighty, Gypsy Rose Blanchard's case discovery was obtained by @GoodWivesNet. Listen to me, Cameron Reed. And within the discovery, there is evidence which directly contradicts Gypsy Rose Blanchard's public statements. Gypsy has repeatedly changed her story about her knowledge of her age. There are several times during the investigation that reports from CPS and hospital records prove Gypsy was told her real age. In 2009, a nurse called in a report to CPS against Claudine Blanchard due to the clinic receiving multiple birth dates for Gypsy. The nurse also claimed that there were no records to prove that Gypsy ever had leukemia or muscular dystrophy. Police made contact with Claudine and Gypsy, and Claudine provided a social security card for Gypsy showing that she was 18 years old. Gypsy did not find a Medicaid card at age 19 like she said publicly. Instead, her mom told police that Gypsy was 18 years old. Police talked to Gypsy and she verified she knew her age. The case was closed because Gypsy was deemed an adult. The case was not closed because they asked the wrong questions, as Gypsy has said in interviews. In 2011, Gypsy ran away from home. She left with her Social Security card. Her mother found her hours later at the home of a convicted felon who was on parole. She has stated she told her mom that she was an adult and could leave if she wanted to leave. She returned home with her mom. In 2013, Gypsy was told by an attorney and a social worker that she had to consent to her medical treatments. She signed a document falsely claiming her age was 18 versus her real age of 22. And then in 2015, Gypsy was apprehended at the home of Nicholas Godejohn following the unaliving of her mother. Police arrested her and completed a search warrant of Nicholas's room. They found Gypsy carrying two IDs with her birth date of July 1991. However, during her investigation, she lied to police and claimed she was 19 years old rather than 23 years old, almost 24. Now, all this information is available to Lifetime producers, and yet they continue to promote Gypsy's lie that she didn't know her age. She knew her age. She knew she could leave. She knew she wasn't trapped. But she offed her mom anyway. So this next little part is the comment section that, if you want to slow down, stop, whatever you need to do, you are more than welcome to go ahead and do that. And so you can read. But, I'm doing this video for a little bit of a different situation because I do call her a sneaky little snake, okay? Because Katie Joy is who Katie Joy is, and she's always pulling something. We all know that she's always pulling something. So, y'all, just keep following. See, and like with this one, it's just that they encourage Miss Katie Joy to keep giving them the info and keep her digging and digging and digging. Okay, let me go ahead and go back over this real fast. And this is my opinions and only my opinions, and I'm just going to put my 2 cents in. Just don't send any, hate or animosity towards anybody else. I got a comment section, all right? Now, if you don't want to pay attention or if you don't want to read what's on your screen with all these little screenshots, hey, you don't have to. Just don't spend your time with it. You do whatever you feel comfortable at this point in this video. But I'm, like I said, telling you there's a point to this, okay? Okay, for those of you that have read all the way through this or even looked at the amount of comments that she has on this video, then you will kind of understand the rest of the way this is going to turn out, and or you'll get a little hint of the rest of the way this is going to turn out and what direction I'm going to go. Hey, I don't even know what direction I'm going to go until I sit down and I start doing this. That's honesty for you. Okay, now for the fun part. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the time up in the left-hand corner, and we're going to look at the number of comments, okay? So we're going to go ahead and look that she has 11 comments. Okay, so we just jumped ourselves up to 12 comments, okay? You get this? You looking at it? We are now at a minute later, and this woman is back to 11 comments. Okay? What just happened? We were at 12. And wouldn't you know, 9:07, we're back up to 12. Now it's 9:08. Where did that comment just go? Oh, now you only got 11. Ooh, she was doing really good at 9:10. She went up to 13. Okay, so let me just tell you, I was trying to see if I could catch these comments before, they were, going from 11, 12, 11, 13, 11. So this is one of the newer ones I got to catch was this just keeps getting messier, all right? So now we're back at 12, all right? So we're 9:10, 12. 9:11, we're back up to 13, daggone it. Now would you look at that? Another comment went bye-bye. Basically what I'm trying to prove is that it doesn't matter how many times back and forth I went. This would not stay. She could not keep this at comment. I tried to catch it before she deleted it. Man, I tell you something, Katie Joy is really fast when it comes into that comment section. You better not disagree with her whatsoever at all, or, she won't even have that comment there. So it's kind of like, who needs that extra comment? If you're not going to be on my side, and if you're not going to agree with me, I don't need your comment in my section. That is correct, because Katie Joy says so. Now, occasionally I was able to get a couple of screenshots, right? And I'm thinking, oh yes, I got ahead of it. I got absolutely ahead of it. I didn't get ahead of Jack Squat. You wanna know why I didn't get ahead of anything? She kept any kind of comment on there that was actually good and beneficial to her. That's what she kept on there. So I would try to flip back real fast, and there would be no negative in there at all. Nothing questioning her, anything. So this didn't take me long whatsoever at all, because I would just look right over and I'm going, woman, you being a little shy and sneaky there, because look at your comment section. Look at that there. You're making sure that it don't matter what anybody else says. You're just making it sneaky that everybody agrees with you. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're making sure that anybody else that clicks on this post sees that, oh, Katie Joy's always right. Oh, everybody agrees with Katie Joy. Because you're going to continue to see these numbers. You're going to see the time go up, and you're going to see the number of comments go up and go down. Go up and go down. And like I said, it didn't matter how fast I tried to click off of these things or click onto these. Didn't matter. She beat me to every single one of them, unless it was something positive. Now, if it was something positive, in her favor, she made sure she left it up there. She was okay with that, because, she's got to have yes people in her corner. That's what it's got to be. Okay, my opinion, only my opinion, but she's got to have yes people in her corner whenever it comes to things like this, and whenever it comes to her social media. Because if she doesn't have yes people in her corner, who's going to be the people standing up for her? If she's got a bunch of negative comments out there, then she doesn't have anybody she can say, oh, look, everybody in my comment section was for me. They were all for me, saying that, what I said was correct, and they all agree with me. So, Katie Joy, like I always say, she's being herself. Okay, so it was almost 1 in the morning, and I decided, hey, let's just go ahead and check back in on this post. Well, wouldn't you know, she's only got 21 comments. And, I don't know what to say about this woman sometimes, because she's just, like I said, we started out with 10, 11, 12, 14, and by almost 1 o'clock in the morning, she was up there with 21 comments. Yeah, something's a little sneaky, wouldn't you say? That's what I do. How many people think she was there going, oh, I don't see that positive. I don't see a positive. I don't see a positive. Well, how many of y'all people think that she was sitting there going, oh, no, 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 no. If you're not agreeing with me, then you're not right. Yeah, anybody agree with me? Yeah, could you be agreeing with me about what I think? Like I said, my thought and my opinion only. Alrighty, guys. So if you happen to make it to the end of this video with me, thank you muchly, and I'm glad that you enjoyed this. But the most important thing, you already know it, but the most important thing is you smile today, or you make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Alright? Go down there in that comment section and you just tell me what you think was going on. You tell me what you think was happening. Why would those comments disappear like that? To me, there's only one reason and there's only one possibility. Alright, y'all have a good one.